Hello everyone. Today I've just got a quick journal share with you. Some of you may recall seeing this cover briefly in a video quite some time ago. I made a couple of these. I've already actually I made 3 of them. I've already sent 2 away and they were pretty much all the same. So I just thought before this one goes anywhere, if it goes anywhere, I'm not quite sure, I will show you. And it's kind of a bits journal. It's sorry, I've got ink on my hands. I wouldn't say it's bohemian, I wouldn't say it's vintage, it's just a bit of everything. So let's get started. There's just a bit of seam binding attached to the front there because I wasn't sure whether I wanted an elastic or anything on this one, and that just loops around that button at the front there a couple of times, and that manages to keep it, it manages to keep it closed. Let's have a look. It's making a liar out of me, isn't it? And if it doesn't, then maybe I'll just, there we go, maybe I'll just change it. So the front cover, as you can see, is just like a patchwork type effect, and I wanted to do it like this because a couple of years ago the very first journal I made had the same sort of look to it. I love this little journal. This is where I keep all my internet information, passwords, things like this. So this is used quite regularly, and I really like the look of all the, you know, the lace and the patchiness of it. So I wanted to do these journals the same way, and that's how it's turned out. So it's just some scraps of fabric and lace and trims, some applique and buttons, a little bit of snippet roll down the bottom here, ribbon down the spine, more lace and ribbon and fabric on the back. It's all stitched on. I have my name, which I rarely remember to put on anything, but I did on these. And then I've just put a medallion on the front there with a little bit of bling, and that's all it is to the cover. Okay, now that I've got that on, we'll take it off. And the inside cover is all stitched also. A stamp that Crafty Irene sent me. Thank you, Irene. I have some Kaiser Craft papers. I think they're Kaiser Craft. No, they're not Kaiser Craft. I think they're, sorry. They are the Dovecraft Sweet Paris papers, and I've used them all. So I must have just kept that so that I can tell you what it is. But I could use that as a, you know, something. So I've used a couple of the sheets out of this that were left, and I did tea, or actually I think this might be coffee stained. I think it's a combination of both. So there's stitching on this, and it's only one signature. I'm not a huge fan of one signature because, as you can see, they get quite big. But I didn't intend it to get that big. So anyway, we have a piece of doily stitched on there. We have a little fabric pocket here with a tag and a little note card in there. And with these note cards, they came out of an old recipe book, and that was bright white. So I got my little thing and put some ink on it, and all the ink in here is the Distress ink, and it's the walnut stain ink. So that's what I've done, and I just back them with different paper. A little bit of stamping. I used my die cut machine and gave that a try. I'm not perfect, but you know, it's a process. And that's just a scrap of paper to journal on. Some graph paper, a little coin envelope there with a little tag on inside that can be written on, with some scrap, and that's also like a tuck spot behind there as well. some stamps and some cheesecloth, another doily piece there. Isn't that pretty? I like that doily piece. And I think these doilies came from, no they didn't. I think that was my own. Yes, it was. Just a bit of book page, just a little tuck spot and some stamping. A little corner flip there. And in here, just a little piece of stationery paper that I can write on. And I think that's Tsunami Rose printable with just a stamp on there I put, because it was just cute. And that was a misprint on the back that I stuck there because it's light enough that you could still write on it, so I've used it anyway. And just a flower from Roseanne. A music envelope with some baking paper inside. Another printable from Tsunami Rose, and just a what do they call them, journal card to write on. And then behind there just another one of these little recipe card things that can go in there. Another tag in that fabric pocket. That's just part of a pillowcase that I tea dyed. Just some cheesecloth and some lovely old trim from VAR. Thank you, VAR. More stamping. Just a little note card there. And just that's probably just a Kaisercraft collectible. Didn't really do anything in the middle there apart from a couple of flowers, and they were from Roseanne. Just another little note card to write on there. A little bit of snippet roll and a button, more stamping. Another one of those recipe cards, and I've just used that one as a tuck spot. In there we have an offcut that we can write in, and a little envelope from Annette, and it just has a little printable from Tsunami Rose in there as well. Another tag. They're all like coffee or tea dyed. There's the other part of that fabric pocket. Oh, okay, we have a printable from Tsunami Rose. Then just an offcut of paper, and I've put a little bit of washi tape down the side of it. A bit of cheesecloth and a bow. Another recipe card there with a bit of stamping. This is an offcut, and it's just like that and folded around the page with a little paper clip. Like that. That scribble was on that paper, so I left it there. Some more stamping. Another tuck spot. Another doily, just some graph paper. Flowers, the blue one from Roseanne, the peachy one was my own. Stamping, one more tag with the snippet roll, and then that's the back page, and that's just a little notepad that's been made. I put quite a thick cardboard backing on it, and that's just, I folded over some scraps, you know, the end pieces that you cut off your paper. It's like 2 or 3 layers, and I sewed it all together and made a little band for that to slip into, and they're just some offcuts with the snippet roll and a little clothing pin and our love heart there, and that is it. That is the one of them, but the others have gone, like I said. Let's see if we can remember how we did it last time. I do that, and that goes under, and it's going to stay there like that, and that is my little journal share for today, and I hope you like it. And now I can put it away, can't I? Or send it away, or whatever I'm going to do. Okay, thank you for watching, and take care, everybody.